Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the rich and soulful world of American folk music. This is a genre that has been the voice of the people, telling stories of hardship, hope, and history. If you're a fan of music that speaks from the heart, this one's for you. Let's get started. So let's rewind to the 1930s, a decade marked by the Great Depression. This was a time of massive economic hardship for millions of Americans. People were out of work, struggling to put food on the table, and the future seemed uncertain. This tough reality had a huge impact on folk music. Folk music became a powerful tool for expressing the struggles and hopes of everyday people. It was during this time that folk music really began to reflect the social and economic issues of the day, giving a voice to those who were suffering. The songs from this era often spoke about poverty, injustice, and the need for change. Now, if there's one name you need to know when it comes to American folk music, it's Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie was one of the most influential folk musicians of all time, and he's often considered the father of American folk music. He traveled across the country during the Great Depression, writing songs about the people he met and the struggles they faced. His most famous instrument was the guitar, and on it, he had a message scrawled, "This machine kills fascists." Guthrie's music was raw, real, and it connected deeply with people. One of his most famous songs is "This Land Is Your Land," which has become an iconic American folk ballad. American folk music is a melting pot of different cultures and traditions. Three key ethnic groups that contributed to the development of American folk music are the British, Irish, and African Americans. From the British and Irish, we got a lot of the traditional ballads and fiddle tunes that became central to folk music. The African American influence is seen in the rhythms, spirituals, and work songs that became foundational elements in folk music. These diverse influences came together to create a truly unique and rich genre. Speaking of instruments, let's talk about some of the key ones that define the folk sound. First up, the banjo, originally of African origin. It became a staple in American folk. Next, we have the guitar, a versatile instrument that's been the backbone of countless folk songs. And of course, the fiddle, which brought the lively melodies of European folk traditions into the American sound. These instruments are the heart and soul of the folk genre, helping to create that signature sound we all know and love. Now, let's talk about ballads. Many of the ballads you hear in American folk music actually originated from Europe, especially the British Isles. These stories were passed down through generations, brought to America by immigrants, and they evolved over time. These ballads often tell tales of love, loss, and adventure, and they've been a way to preserve history and culture. One popular folk ballad that has stood the test of time is Barbara Allen. This is a traditional ballad with roots that trace back to Scotland and England. It's a hauntingly beautiful song about love and heartbreak, and it's been recorded by countless artists over the years. It's a perfect example of how these old stories have been kept alive through music. Finally, let's touch on a major subgenre of American folk music, bluegrass. Bluegrass has its roots in the Appalachian region, and it's characterized by its fast tempos, high-energy performance style, and intricate instrumental work, especially with the banjo and fiddle. It's a genre that's both deeply traditional and constantly evolving, and it remains incredibly popular today. So, there you have it. American folk music is a genre that's deeply rooted in history, culture, and the human experience. From the struggles of the 1930s to the diverse influences that shaped its sound, folk music has been, and continues to be, a powerful voice for the people. If you enjoyed this dive into folk music, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of music. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.